And Rayleigh's Haki is probably the best we've seen. It's pretty good.
He's doing stuff we still don't know about. Like, what's with the force palm?
What is with that force palm attack, ladies and gentlemen? It's very interesting. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 65 of the Red Force podcast. My name's Eric Talato. Joining me today is Christian Talato.
Now, people complain that, we have nasally voices. I've heard it a couple times.
Sure.
Now, it's going to be even worse this week because we're both sick.
Yes.
A little bit of a cold. Nothing too serious.
Sure.
But we're both sick. But we're here.
Christian, we never miss a week, alright?
No, we'll never miss a week.
Never will miss a week.
Alright, we've done 65 weeks straight.
Never will miss
And
one.
we'll never miss one.
That's 100% correct.
Alright?
Now, Christian, do you want to talk about Ben Beckman at the front?
New information coming out live, hot off the presses. Ben Beckman, smart, intelligent.
The dark side.
The dark side, the dark king, as it were, of Shanks.
Terrifying to all pirates on the seas. Christian.
Exactly. Ben Beckman, strongest commander.
Obviously. Why are people
We all
surprised?
knew that.
See, Christian, every time information comes out about
Shanks and his crew.
or the crew, everyone's like, oh, well, yeah. That's what happens when one of the most powerful characters on the sea is also a good guy on our side.
Exactly.
He's going to be stupid strong.
Exactly.
Also, Oda goes out of his way multiple times to give all the hype to Shanks.
Exactly. Alright? We all know this.
He tells you every week!
Exactly.
And people still don't listen.
That's right. Now,
What else has been going on, Christian?
we're using natural lighting this week on the podcast. Sunny day outside. We didn't think it was necessary to put the lights on, but, it's probably going to change. It's probably going to get dark in here.
No one cares.
Alright? Just saying. Just saying for the people out there. Alright? What's been going on this week in One Piece world, huh? What's been going on?
I don't know.
Nothing
Not
much? Talking about the chapter?
Yeah, the chapter came out. Good chapter.
Alright, so what we got? We got the chapter this week. We got topic of the show.
What is topic of the show, by the way?
Topic of the show. The pros and cons of how Oda's handling Haki.
Okay.
Because it's divisive. Some people say it's the worst system ever made. Some people say it's good.
Those people are dumb.
Alright? And we'll break it down.
Alright.
We'll get into it. That's what we'll do. We got how strong Shanks, we got power scale, we got questions.
All that shit. Let's get into the chapter.
Alright. Chapter
Yes.
9, 3, 7. Gukimaru on Bandit's Bridge. Alright.
Gukimaru.
We get a fantastic color page. This is a good one. Alright?
Oh, but Christian, what secrets does this cover page hold?
We got
Who knows?
maps, we got Pirate King jackets, we got animals.
People who gleam any information off this color page,
Yeah.
real dumb,
Okay.
real stupid.
Okay. When have color pages ever told us information?
One time, I believe.
Maybe one time with the Mr. Prince suitcase. And then the rest is just speculation.
People fucking coming up with theories about
what?
About goals, about dreams, about arcs.
Sure. It's all symbolism.
Why is Nami alone? Is she gonna leave the crew?
Oh, here we go. I wouldn't put too much stock into a color page.
Yes.
That's all I'm saying. Anyway, finally getting into the chapter. After the color page, Big Mom bonding with Tama over the Oshikuro. Oshikuro?
Christian, we get a little bit more information about where this plotline's going with Big Mom. We
Yes.
celebrate.
We'll get to that.
We rejoice.
We'll get to that.
But with this page specifically confuses me, right?
Why?
Because it's giving me two messages.
What's that?
It's giving me Big Mom's becoming friends with Tama,
Yeah.
which might link back to, the Lamb's house with all her friends when she was young, etc., etc.
Okay.
That kind of relationship.
All right.
But then Chopper remarks that they're fucked if she doesn't find out there's any food. And they are using her to manipulate her.
Sure.
So,
But if there is actually food there, what luck
what luck on the shore outside?
on the shore outside? And did they actually manipulate her? Because
Yes,
the
but
promised food is there.
sure, but
She's not gonna know.
manipulation nonetheless, Christian.
Yeah, but she's not gonna know because
Doesn't-
the food's there. They didn't lie. The
Sure.
food's there. So, in her mind,
She will be an ally for a little bit longer.
she will enjoy this.
But we'll
moment.
get to that.
Exactly. Back at Udon, Luffy trying to do Haki Force Palms. Now, Eric,
Christian, I found the footage, episode 1.
we've been talking about this
for years.
for years. What is this Force Palm? What the fuck did the Admirals do Marineford? What is going on
When
with
will
this shit?
Luffy use the Force Palm?
Exactly. Was this a secret 6 months training?
I'll probably cut in.
No.
I'll probably put in the snippet of.
Slip it in.
I'll slip it in probably at the front,
Alright?
even before the title card, just to give us a little bit of points.
Exactly. We've been talking about this for years. People say new Haki found. No.
The people are saying retcon the old system for the new
The
one.
oldest form of Haki
Now look at
found.
this, Christian. The camera's gone.
Now, what's going on with this camera?
I don't fucking know. We'll be back.
We'll be back.
Now, Christian, we're back with old technology. Am I mad? Yes, I'm mad. See, you pay good money for tech and
Breaks.
cameras and shit, and then it doesn't work.
Well, let's see if it breaks again.
Alright?
We'll actually see what the problem is.
So now we've got a new camera. We've got the old web camera.
Lucky we kept it. So, we were talking about Haki and how we were right.
Let me adjust this, Christian, while you talk.
Alright, well, live adjustments on the show. So,
Anyway, we're talking about Haki.
talking about Haki. And how we were right. The Force Palm does in fact exist. And that dreams never die.
Oh, dreams never die, Christian. We knew that, though.
We knew that. Out of nowhere, Oda confirms Rayleigh's Force Palms are real. Alright? Out of nowhere. Luffy comments that Rayleigh didn't even touch the elephant. Alright, that's important.
Yes.
You could use it as a weapon and a shield. Some sort of force aura Haki thing. Alright? So an incoming attack wouldn't even hit Luffy, it would hit the Haki aura first, alright?
Yes. Luffy says
And
with
be blocked
this...
before it even hit.
Luffy said with this, I'd be able to ...
Yeah.
What is the purpose of having this technique, though?
Ultimate defenses.
Is it to reflect attacks? Is it to block attacks?
Yes. Alright, so in my mind,
Like, can this be broken? Or is this like the ultimate form of...
well, it's like an extra
Defense.
layer of defense, right? Because it's like
Right.
like a pressure shield around you, blocking incoming attacks.
And Luffy says that Rayleigh's strike was lighter.
Exactly. It's a gentle,
So it's about subtlety instead of strength, Christian.
but it's a powerful move. It's
Yes.
a powerful technique, powerful Haki. So in my mind, you could like throw out the aura to like do smack people around with it.
Yeah.
Use it as a shield, block incoming attacks, all that kind of stuff.
Elemental stuff now. Like Luffy could potentially block.
Sure, elemental attacks, that kind of thing. Maybe this explains Big Mom's iron balloon
Maybe.
as a Haki sort of barrier, Haki aura around her body. She can't get hit. She's
Okay.
just that durable.
Yep.
Because we also see the Haki aura around Big Mom's head. We see it.
Yeah.
What is it? We see it on Rayleigh, we see it on Big Mom. The Haki aura around the fist.
Sure.
So,
What does it mean?
what does it mean? What is it, Oda? He'll eventually tell us whenever it feels like it.
Now, what? How far away? We're like, 400 and something chapters away from this.
What?
When it happened in when Rayleigh was explaining.
Rayleigh? Sure. Maybe not. Yeah, about 400 chapters, yeah.
How do you feel about that?
Well, we'll get into the topic of the show because Oda is drip feeding
Yeah.
information to us. But
It's all there, black and white, clear as crystal.
It's there if you look for
it's
it.
there. People just headcanon that it's not there. Oda didn't know what it was doing. See, when we reread Marineford, we were saying Oda knew what Haki was in Marineford.
Yeah.
People using pre-break. People using Haki attacks. The Admiral's doing that Haki force shit.
Yeah.
Oda knew what Haki was. He just didn't know how to show it. He knew what it was. Alright? So, Almond Hardening seems to be different from whatever Rayleigh was doing at the start of the training.
Yes.
That's what we can glean from this information. Some people say it was the same thing, just Oda didn't know what to do with it. All that kind of stuff. So, we were right. That's all we have to say there.
Alright.
We were right. Alright? Haki, more Haki stuff coming.
Sure.
Whole Cake Guard was about observation training.
Yes.
Wano seems to be about armament training. And defense training.
So let's say Luffy unlocks this, right?
Yeah.
Would he be able to block Kaido's mace now? Like, what's the end goal of this?
That's what it seems to be saying.
Yeah, like, what's the end goal of the
like the
training?
he put out the force push and be able to block the mace.
Or repel it or something.
Yeah. Be able to stop it.
Right.
From him getting one shot.
Do you think that's like the end goal?
I think that's the end goal
The end result?
of this Haki training.
Yeah.
Being able to somewhat deal with Kaido and his powerful attacks. Like deflecting it with Haki.
Okay.
Like a technique-based deflect.
Yeah, because this seems to be more technique than
Just raw power.
raw strength and power.
Yeah.
Because Luffy says that it's lighter.
Yeah.
So, like...
What?
Kaido swinging a Haki mace around with armor on it
Yeah.
is not like Luffy has more powerful Haki. It's that he's using a technique.
More refined, more subtle.
Yeah. A better technique. And who says Kaido doesn't have this technique as well? But I don't think you can apply it to maces and shit. Who knows?
Well, we see it in Amazon Lily when they apply it to arrows and shit like that.
Yeah.
So, who's to say, really? But it reminds me of like judo, right? Because judo isn't about overpowering your opponent. It's about using their strength against them.
Yeah.
So it's a technique-based move. So, I like to see it because we're moving away from just numbers. Like, my Haki's better than yours.
This is a new technique.
This is technique. We think this is technique-based. We don't actually know what the fuck this is yet.
Well, Luffy says that his Haki was so advanced.
Exactly.
But he's trying to figure out the technique instead of like, I need to battle someone to get
I
more
need to
strength.
get my armored Haki stronger.
It's not like a Katakuri situation
No.
where he needs to like get fucked up, the Haki blooms in battle. This is more of a, I need to practice the technique.
This is like an understanding, a technique-based move.
Yeah.
So, like, it would help Luffy in the short term massively. Because it's a technique that most people don't know about. Like, this is why, like, top tiers not having it makes sense, because it's a technique.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not just like, I have stronger armament because I'm a top
Certain
tier.
individuals starting to complain about like Sentomaru and Marigold having it.
Yeah.
And how it doesn't make sense because they're like low tiers or whatever. I'm like,
But-
it's more of a technique thing than a fucking pure strength thing.
Yeah, like pure strength we saw with Katakuri, right? He's block Mochi.
Yeah.
His armament stronger than Luffy's gets through his armament.
Yeah.
So that's just a straight numbers thing.
Yeah.
But we think it's technique based. So it's different when it comes to that kind of thing. Because if you don't know the technique, how are you supposed to train that? You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Okay.
Luffy's trying to do it. Alright. So Queen is enjoying the show. He wants more Oshiku. How do you pronounce this? O Shiruko.
Yeah, right.
The red bean porridge.
Yep.
The sweet bean porridge, alright? He wants more. He brought plenty of them. So no more
It's like,
Big Mom
It's like oxygen to him, Christian.
Rampage.
And we celebrate.
We do celebrate. Alright?
Now, Headcanon moves into new territory.
Sure.
Where Big Mom is allowed to be an ally for a little bit longer.
Sure, definitely. She gets the food. She's happy with Chopper. She trusts Chopper. Luffy's gonna say shit to her though.
Yeah.
Maybe that triggers her memories. Maybe she will never be able to get Straw Hat out of her head. Who knows? So, we get rid of one thing, we introduce another.
Yeah.
But I'm happy there's no Rampage, because I don't want to fucking see it again. I already did that. Let's not do it again. Thank you, Oda. Listening to our pleas and cries. Right?
Oh, he knows. He's not going to do it again.
Alright. So, now we move over to Ringo. With Zoro and Gukimaru. Zoro tells him that he met Ryuma. Gukimaru doesn't believe him.
Obviously, I wouldn't believe him.
Strange situation.
It's a devil for ability, Christian.
Devil fruit ability. Is it actually him? Is it the soul of him? Zoro says it's his soul. Some people saying it's Brook. It doesn't count.
We went through this when we
No
did Thriller
one
Bark, alright?
knows how Warrior Shadows work.
It's
That's
clearly
all we'll say.
Ryuma by the end of the fight.
It's Ryuma by the end of the fight. He gives Zoro the sword, but no one believes him. Alright? No one believes this story from Zoro.
Yeah.
It's like, how are you supposed to believe that? Alright. We get some lore about Ryuma. Undefeated swordsman. Wano used to be the land of gold, so everyone wanted to take it. Ryuma battled endlessly to protect Wano. He is known as the god of the blade. Ryuma's sword became black through battle. What does that mean? Alright?
Much like the legendary
that
swords in real life, Christian.
Became
They
legendary.
became
through
legend
battle.
via battle.
Is this...
Where do you want to start? You want to start with the City Gold? You want to start with Ryuma?
Start from the start. Ryuma getting the hype is out of control.
This dude,
So much hype coming out of
top
Ryuma.
tier easy
Alright?
by this nonsense.
If we were to see this crazy battle feats, cut down mountains, Ryuma get that world's greatest swordsman hype in the past. Alright?
Sword God, Christian.
Sword God.
God of Blades.
God of Blades. So,
God of the Blade or whatever.
very strong character, Ryuma. We assume.
Hyped up. We
Hyped
understand why he's a national treasure now.
Beyond the joke, I mean, at this point. I mean,
We will get a flashback.
sure. I hope so.
Yeah.
You reckon we will?
I was talking about this before. Do you think it's 1,000 years ago, 300? What do you think?
I don't think it's Void Century shit. I think it's like in that Nolan period
Yeah.
where like people are still exploring the world and things like that.
One of the City of Gold or the Country of Gold.
Land of Gold, which means they're, which I assume means they're rich, so they want to take it from them.
Well, you look at Udon, right?
Yeah,
It's completely stripped back.
yeah,
So that might be where all the gold was that they mined out.
yeah. So, yeah, I mean, so it was kind of starting to explain why
the
there's a
gates
closed
were
country.
closed, yeah.
But I don't understand how it's still easy to get to Wano. Like, it's obviously raised up from the sea. Like, something raised it from the sea,
Yeah,
right?
somehow it's raised from the sea.
So we have to push it back down into the sea to open up the borders, right?
Maybe there's a gate. We went through this before.
Sure. But it's implied that...
There might be a port that you can get up via such a similar things as a red line.
Yeah. But
Some kind of bubble port.
there's got to be some sort of mythology, some sort of creature, some sort of devil fruit power that raised Wano from the bottom of from the sea level, raised it up. So
Sure, there's giant animals. We see Zoro. People think it's one. It might be a turtle, but there's questions on that one.
So do I think, because I've said this before,
I
but
mean, it might be a metaphorical opening the borders instead of like
but
literally opening.
is that more impactful? Like you want to have a physical thing that opens up the borders,
right?
destroying something, releasing something, opening something, because it's going to be a big impact, right? When the borders are opened. So pushing Wano back down into the sea, what could do that?
I mean,
A King Kong Gatling straight to the ground.
that would destroy everything.
What do you think about that?
That's pure hype.
What do you think about King Kong Gatling
I'm
straight
thinking
to the ground?
about the earth
Punching-
shaking, Christian.
Punching Wano back into the ocean.
Thinking about Mayor Wooslap having a beer in the bar,
Yeah.
And him falling off his chair because of the earthquake.
The King Kong got like straight to the ground.
Yeah.
Pushing Wano
I mean, that's stupid shit.
into the ground.
That's so
Pummeling Kaido into submission.
That's such a stupid bullshit.
Opening the borders.
I don't know. We'll see at the border situation when we get there. We got a while to go.
Yeah, we still got a while to go for that. So, we got that. We got Ryuma, Sword God. The Shishui became black through battle. Now, is this about constant Haki application?
I don't think so.
Is this about murder? The blood of the enemy? Coding the sword to become black? Because Black Blade is a class of blade that is superior to other sword blades.
Yes.
And Mihawk says...
It's hard, though.
Exactly. Mihawk says... But when Zoro coats his sword in Haki, they look black,
Yes.
right? Mihawk also says... You know, a chip on a sword blade is a greater sin.
Yeah.
If you coat your sword in Haki, any sword can become a black blade.
Yeah.
So, what is it? Like, it has to do with some sort of Haki thing, right?
It might have to do with this rhythm of all things.
The
Some
voice
kind
of
of
all things.
Some kind of sword
Rather than-
magic.
yeah. The sword's been code.
Swordman code.
Truly,
Something going
is
on.
it some sort of bullshit Bunkai shit where it's like, if you master the rhythm of the sword,
It turns black.
it turns black and vibrates,
Unlocks the true potential.
unlocks the true potential of the sword.
I don't...
Because Zoro heard the rhythm of his sword under the rock
Yeah.
and knew where it was.
Yes.
So there's some sort of life
There's some kind of weird swordsman power.
energy,
I think we'll...
Japanese shit, you know?
Do you think Oda will expand upon his swordsman battle system? in
Well,
this arc?
it's Wano, so you would assume so.
We're already seeing that a little bit with this
Couple
Black
sword
Blade
battles.
stuff. So
Anyway, after the hype about Ryuma and the lore,
Zoro's interested.
the conversation, because Zoro starts asking about Black Blades
Yeah.
and what it means. Conversation interrupted by a woman holding a child. Who could this woman be?
It's all there, black and white, clear as crystal.
For my money, it's Kurosaki.
I looked at previous panels. I looked at previous chapters.
Sure.
I did the math. I did the research.
Okay.
It's Kuromasaki
All right, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. It's Kurosaki.
with a different haircut.
She cut her hair. She let her hair down.
She's got a robe on as well. So.
Exactly.
Different haircut with the different hair configuration.
Sure.
Uh,
No makeup.
less lipstick.
Sure. Still with the
It's Kuromasaki.
she's
if it-
bleeding. She's wounded. So
I'd be very confused
if it's not,
if Tama
sure, got saved by a random
or
lady.
Toko rather
Yeah.
got saved by a random person that has no connection to it whatsoever that Oda already established. Be a very strange choice.
Would be.
Now we all know Kuromasaki's Hiyori,
Sure.
and now Zoro, right?
Yeah.
Who's linked to Momonosuke? He's Momonosuke's master.
Apparently.
Will now meet his sister,
Okay.
and then they'll have a connection.
Sure. So for us, it's Kuromasaki. Who else could it be? Why would it be some random
We don't need to
lady
introduce more characters, Christian.
that looks exactly like Kuromasaki? Same height, same body structure, One Piece woman.
Yeah, you're not narrowing it down by
Black
saying those
hair.
things. You're still not narrowing it down.
Kuromasaki eyes
Yeah, the eyes are
are slightly
more
tilted.
Yeah,
So, it's Kuromasaki, alright? People?
yeah.
Alright? Kuromasaki being dead. I mean, Kuromasaki being alive, too obvious, apparently, to be true.
I mean, Kuromasaki is Hiyori, but apparently that's too obvious.
That's also too obvious. This lady being here is also too obvious to be Kuromasaki, so it's not. You know?
Sure.
Alright, now we get introduced to the man known as Kamazo the Manslayer. Finally making his appearance.
Here he is.
He's got a pretty hype design.
He looks alright.
Reminds me of Shishio from Kenshin.
Sure.
Bandage Man.
Yep.
Has two sides. Apparently he's the hired assassin of Orochi. Interesting lore there.
Okay.
Is this man strong?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
can't really tell.
I'd say he's strong. He's fun. He's fucking around with Zoro a little bit.
Sure, he does
So-
clash with Zoro. Yeah, okay, he clashes with Zoro. Zoro's kind of
He'd
distracted.
fuck up all the headliners, that's for sure.
Sure, he'll beat all the headliners, no doubt.
Yeah.
But, you know, Zoro's getting distracted by Gukimaru. So, the question's still out there. Is he strong? Is he not strong?
Sure.
You know, Zoro does get hit by the scythe through the shoulder.
Yeah.
He kind of like tenses his shoulder up so the blade can come out.
Get stuck in there, Christian.
Pulls out the blade. Gives him the onigiri. Puts him out of commission.
Lit up.
Lit up. Now, sword fights are always finished with one hit.
We know that.
So it's pretty hard to scale this guy, right?
Yeah. If he's done.
If he's done, which he looks like he's done. So we don't really know.
Okay.
And that's the end of the chapter. Heaps of lore, heaps of things to talk about this chapter. Great chapter. What do you think?
The law, Christian. The city of gold. Or the country of gold. Ryuma. Hype. Puts the because before this we just kept on hearing it was a national treasure.
Sure.
Now we know why,
Yes.
and we look forward to seeing some Ryuma hype
Yes.
later down the road.
Sure.
What do we think, Ryuma? Good Mihawk level above?
He's got, like, the amount of hype. He's got to be, like, around at least commander level, right? At least like a really strong
Sure.
opponent. But I don't think we'll ever get to really see what kind of power level he's at, you know?
The Black Blade's intriguing.
Sure.
We'll find that out at some point.
Just heaps of information. Now, if Ryuma looks exactly like Zoro, has green hair, can we just say Zoro's from Wano already?
I mean, alright.
That's what I'm saying.
Now, the Haki.
Sure.
Confirmed.
Confirmed?
Opens up, new stuff. Oda never forgets.
No. Oda doesn't forget.
I think the community forgets that Oda never forgets.
Exactly. He's just waiting for the right time.
Oda
and
never
place.
forgets. He never forgets. Alright? So when you think he does, when you think, oh, he's not going to bring this back, oh, fucking this character's done, this plot line's left open, oh, he'll come back to it 400 chapters later. Oh, but he'll come
Exactly.
back.
Will he ever show us?
He'll come back when the time is right.
Will he ever show us what was in?
The Florian Triangle.
Florian Triangle.
Maybe that's what lifts the gates of Wano, Christian.
Who knows? So, great chapter. 8 out of 10
Christian,
this week.
maybe you don't have to push down Wano. Maybe you can lift the entire globe.
I don't know. That's even crazier.
Alright? Maybe that's the ticket.
Maybe Blackbeard sinks Wano.
We could just raise the sea level. Some couple of maybe kilometers, you know?
Okay. So, what do you think about this chapter? Great chapter?
Great chapter. 8.5.
8.5.
Had a good time.
It was a great chapter, had a good time. That's true.
Zoro's doing something. Huzzah.
Yep.
He's got his own plot line. It's a Ryuma plot line.
We all called it.
Oh, it's a Black Blade plot line, Christian. We're going to go visit that graveyard to get that sword back.
Now, I assume Gukimaru eventually joins the crew.
Sure, he's got weapons. He's useful.
Yes.
So some kind of skill as well.
And he's going to respect Zoro for being this guy.
Good gags this week as well.
Yeah.
Fucking annoying Zoro. He's like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Get out of my way.
Yeah. Great chapter.
No Queen eating. He's a big boy.
Yes.
Likes to eat food.
Some people saying this
Too
plotline's too convenient. Why have Big Mom, foreshadow to go on a rampage and not do it? You know why? Called red herring.
Called
Right.
subverting expectations.
She's all subverting expectation. Telling us that Big Mom indeed is going to beat the shit out of Queen.
Oh, yeah. And Reed saved her powers an emperor, Christian.
One shot. Haki up that fist.
No less than a Christian, no less than a one shot.
Smack him in the head. He goes night-night.
Yeah,
Alright?
100%.
So, get ready for that. That's all I'm saying there.
What would you give it, Christian? What would you give it?
8 out of 10. Best chapter in a while. I'm going to say that.
Yeah.
Because we actually get to see some plot.
Christian exposition, but I'm interested in this
It's
exposition.
an interesting lore. We get to see a nice choreography of a fight.
Yes.
Zoro do something. Zoro hyped. Now let me comment on this. On the Zoro bias from Oda.
Okay.
Has a definitive conclusion fight with Zoro. Shows the final move impact. Shows that the guy's down.
Is like an entire page on one hit of a shot of him.
A
doing
shot
it
of
on-
double
on
page spread,
a
was it?
Yeah.
Compare that to Sanji, who fights page 1,
For like 2 pages.
gets kicked around a little bit,
Yeah.
and then we don't get to see the conclusion of it. So, Oda clearly is more
Likes
interested
Zoro.
in
He
Zoro.
likes Zoro a little bit.
He likes Zoro a lot, alright?
Got that Haki fire on those swords as well. Appreciate it.
Goes out of his way to show that Zoro has Haki on those swords.
Yeah. Out of his way.
Makes it black and puts the fire effect on it.
Yeah.
Sanji,
I don't
never
know.
seen armament on his leg.
Yeah.
So Oda, so like people saying, oh, he has it. It's just he's wearing clothes. Nah, Oda would go out of his way to show if Sanji had that armament shit on lock. Maybe Sanji has super Haki, next level Haki, that invisible shit.
Oh.
So Sanji fanboys rejoice. 'Cause
Yeah,
it was
people
hoped for
say
that.
Zoro copped an L. Caught an L.
I mean, he caught a blade to his shoulder, and then he caught the W.
Yeah.
So who caught the W?
I think
Zoro caught the W. Alright?
What do you expect next week, Christian? Do you expect the Haki plotline to be picked up? The Zoro plotline to be picked up? Or do we go to Law? Because we missed out on Law.
We could go to law. Here's the thing, Big Mom's almost there. She's pretty close to prison. She's about halfway.
Alright.
Pretty close to prison. Luffy still has to unlock this thing, so we might spend some time with him. Maybe we'll chuck Scorpion Man
I feel
in
like
there.
it'll be a thing through the whole arc, though. I don't think he's going to get it right here, right now. He might do it a few times here and there. But he's not going to unlock it.
But who's going to train with him, though? This is the only chance. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's going to do it sparingly, though. I don't think he's going to straight up get it. He's going to do it a few times here and there. We've still got a long way to go.
So, next week, probably law
Jesus
shit.
Christ, Christian.
Alright? Getting interrupted
Constantly.
this week.
Tech.
Tech, phone, all kinds of stuff.
Yes.
So we'll just push on. So probably law stuff. Probably. Maybe I want to see. I want to continue the Ryuma hype. I want to continue the sword law. I want to continue that.
Okay.
Also the Haki stuff. I want to see that. Now, will we get Nami, Robin getting their new quest?
Yeah.
Frankie, Usopp doing something. Brooke doing something. Maybe. Who knows?
Where's Kinemon at?
Yeah, where is Kinemon? He's with the
forgot.
Minks, right? Gathering supplies, that kind of stuff.
I forgot where he is.
I'm pretty sure it's with the Minks. Last time we saw him.
Conjuro's with Usopp and stuff.
In Ringo, yeah.
Yeah.
No, he's in Ringo. With Nami and Brooke and that kind of...
Well, Nami's not there anymore.
Well, he's with Brooke, right? In Ringo.
Yeah. Frankie.
Frankie's in
Yeah.
Ebisu.
Frankie's in Ebisu.
Usopp and Frankie Laura in Ebisu.
Right. Where's Conjuro?
Conjuro, Ringo with Brooke.
So we don't know where Brooke is either.
We don't know what Brooks is doing. He's in Ringo doing something.
Assumably. We
Yeah.
don't know after Nami and...
After Nami and Robin left, we
Yeah.
don't know where Brooke is.
We don't know where Kinemon is.
Last time we saw him was with the Minks.
Okay.
Last time we saw him. So maybe the Shutemaru plot picks up again.
Orochi.
Orochi doing something.
There's a lot of ways to go, Christian.
Yeah, a lot of what ifs. You know, a lot of what ifs.
But yeah.
So there you go.
Look forward to next week.
Great chapter. Love to see it. Alright?
Yep. What's next, Christian?
That's strong as Shanks. How strong is Shanks? Every week, we come to you with the question of how strong is Shanks? And every week we answer. Shanks is the strongest. Shanks is the God King. But there are people out there who think Kaido's the strongest. Who think Dragon's the strongest. Who think the sweatiest man, Alkayuno, is the strongest. And even there are people out there who think Aru is the strongest.
Never.
But they're all wrong because Shanks is the strongest. And every week we come with 100% factual, genuine information to deliver to the people to prove that Shanks is the God King. This week's information. Shanks is so strong. He has his own type of Haki. Only known as the God King Haki. Right? It is unknown what it does or how it works. But all that is known is it is the strongest form of Haki. Because Shanks is the strongest. Shanks is the God King. Now, on to topic of the show.
Topic of the show, Christian, you want to talk about Haki?
Haki, what's going on? How we're gonna talk about it, the pros and cons of how owners delivering it to us, all those types of things. Alright. First of all, let's just break it down. What is Haki? Alright? Let's just break it down. It's broken up into 3 areas. Armament, observation, conquerors.
Sure.
Armament uses... You can use attacks to attack the true body of a person. Sort of breaking down the devil fruit defenses. Not negating devil fruits. Alright? Not negating them.
Yes.
It's not sea stone. You attack the true body of your opponent. Hardening. Armor hardening. Increases attack power. Defenses. Makes your skin as hard as iron. That kind of thing. And then you can coat it with projectiles and swords and weapons and that kind of thing. Yes. That's armament. Now, there's this new form of armament, or this unknown form of armament,
yes,
that we're going to find out. So I'm not putting it on the list, because we don't know what it is. Alright. Observation. Used to sense the presence of another. Used to sense the intent of an attack. Used to judge one's character and emotion. Use to see into the future. That's all we know, observation. Conquerors just knocks people out. That's all we know.
Yep.
Alright?
And it's special.
How does Oro deliver us to it? We get a little bit of exposition when we talk to Rayleigh.
Yes.
This is Haki, this is what it does. And then we get nothing else.
Oh, you get nothing.
Alright? We're always... The pros of how Oro delivers this. We're always speculating on new forms of Haki, how it works, what's going to happen,
yes,
this and that. It's a low barrier of understanding the basics. Observation is about sensory, armament about attacks, Conqueror is about knocking people out. Easy.
Yep.
Easy. Right? It's not like Nen, where it's walls of text, 50 different categories, all in one go, there you go. Alright? Easily digestible Haki.
Yep.
Simple concept. New concepts can be added wherever Oda likes, because he never explained it.
Okay.
He can just add it on Haki.
Yep.
Because it doesn't contradict itself. There you go. The cons. A lot of people still don't know how Haki works.
A lot of people are confused. They argue that, Buggy can't be cut because he's Del Fruit.
Yeah.
And Mihawk had Haki on his sword. But incorrect, because we know that Armored Haki attacks the true body.
Exactly. Also with the Black Blades, if Zoro never had Haki, could his Black Blade cut low gears? That kind of weird shit?
Yep.
We'll find out.
No.
The answer's probably no, because that's stupid.
Because Mihawk's blade couldn't cut Buggy.
I mean, it could cut Buggy, but he didn't,
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. We have to rely on flashbacks for information.
Yeah.
We're always speculating. We're always waiting for a flashback to get information on Haki. We're never getting it. It's annoying for power scaling. Because there's no good way to tell how good someone is at Haki.
Yeah.
It's not like there's multiple schemes, there's different levels. Oda just has to say
He's
different
better than
levels.
Luffy, he's worse than Luffy.
He's better, he's worse than Luffy. We've never seen Luffy outpower someone's Haki, you know what I mean? Like, we've never
Yeah.
seen Luffy punch someone's head and their head shake. Maybe Mingo, you could argue, but
Yeah.
that's, that's anime filler,
Yeah.
So, it's hard to tell who's better at Haki. Because everyone has the same Haki, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And Oda doesn't really tell us all the information we need to know. The audience doesn't understand how strong Haki is when looking at it. How are we supposed to know?
It's just black.
It's just black, maybe a bit of lightning. We don't really know what it is. And we have to speculate, all that kind of stuff. It's not explained, so Oda can do what he wants with it.
Yeah.
Those are the pros and cons. Now, what are your comments on that? Some people say worst system ever designed.
I like it because of the speculation and the mystery around it, right?
But most authors,
It's always a mystery.
here's the thing, most authors, when
Lay
they
it out.
introduce a magic system, they tell you what it is.
Yes.
So you can work out what people are doing, you can work out beforehand, you can understand things, you can speculate.
We got
accordingly.
enough rules, right?
Yeah.
We got enough rules to figure it out.
But there's still people out there saying
Yeah,
dumb
well,
things.
people
saying
are dumb.
stupid things.
Yes.
Because it's so ambiguous and so undefined.
I think it's not undefined. I think people...
Well, you never get the full speech
Yes.
about this is what Haki is, this is a scope,
And that's...
it's a spiritual energy. You never get that kind
I
of
think
stuff.
it's a very intentional purpose because Luffy doesn't even really know what it is.
Sure.
He's still trying to figure it out.
Sure.
So we're on that journey with the main character of him figuring it out.
But would you say that's a little bit too ambiguous for power scaling discussions?
Sure.
Because you can't... The problem with Haki is we don't really know what it is. In Dressrosa, we find out it can run out. In Dressrosa, we find that out.
I mean, right now we loop back to the initial point of Haki. You know?
Yeah. So we're still with... Like, think about in Fishman Island. People thought it was vulcanization because they'd never seen the black Haki before.
Yeah.
Never talked about. People had no idea what it was until Smoker used it in Punk Hazard.
Okay.
Is that a problem? People not understanding what it is.
It's a problem, but
Like, concepts just keep on getting added hundreds of chapters apart.
much like the story as a whole of One Piece,
Yeah.
it's a mystery.
Sure,
And
but
people
is,
misunderstand things all the time.
is the mystery... Has Oda gone too far with the mystery of Haki? Because it's integral to the battle system. Has he gone... I'm great at I'm great at giving clues and mysteries to plot.
We
and
know what it
character and
does.
that
It's
kind
not
of
like
stuff.
we don't know what it does. We know what it does in the general terms, right? Like you said, the basic concepts are still the
Are
basic
there.
concepts. The problem is, right, people don't know if future sight is the same thing as
Yeah,
intent.
exactly.
We don't know that. Like, if we had a diagram of like a fucking skill tree in a video game, we would be able to figure
maybe
it out.
understand it. But that's what I'm saying. Like, Oda keeps on adding things on top when it should be there at foundation level. Like the fact that Haki can run out should have been there at base level.
Yeah, we should have known there was a mana pool.
There's some sort of magic mana pool to it. But it's
That's
not. It's
separate.
Not,
That's separate
that's
from stamina.
separate from stamina.
Yeah.
That's massive information that we should have known. Because that's confusing as shit.
We found that out.
Is it some sort of soul, mana bar, some sort of will?
It's also directly linked to will.
But when Luffy runs out of Gear 4, he's not running out of quote-unquote will. He still has the will to fight.
He's running out
His
of
Haki
Haki.
runs out.
Yeah.
So is Haki a separate thing to will?
And we
but
don't
it's
know how
affected by
you level
will?
up that mana pool. Do you need more strength? Do you need more will?
Do you need to train the Haki to upgrade the mana pool?
It's
All these kinds of
ambiguous
questions.
on purpose, obviously. Because Oda could have just told you.
Yeah, I know.
already.
I'm saying, is Oda using the carrot and the stick too far? Has he gone too far with that with Haki? Because we need to understand how Haki works to properly understand fights. Like, You could say that
Let's look at the Katakuri fight, for example, right?
Luffy spamming and Haki non-stop in the Katakuri fight. Goes Gear 4. Gear 4 uses a lot of quote-unquote Haki, right?
Yep.
But wouldn't you say Luffy was using a lot of Haki anyway during the fight?
Not
Before
really.
Gear 4? And does Gear 4 last the same amount of time as it always does? Because he was using Haki before he used Gear 4. So many
Well, it's
questions.
on straight all over his body for 30 minutes instead of
Yeah, but-
initial bursts.
Do you see what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
if he's spamming Haki and then he uses Gear 4, is Gear 4 in has less time
Well, yeah.
than it doesn't? Like Luffy, look at the Katakuri fight, and look at the Doflamingo fight. Luffy doesn't even know his Haki's running out.
Yeah.
He's not even aware of his own.
It kind of
Mana
just
bar.
turns off.
It just turns off.
Yeah.
So, I think those concepts are important for us to know beforehand.
Do you think we'll find out? We'll find out.
Sure, we already know. That's not like finding out that Haki can run out during the Doflamingo fight.
Yeah, I think it's classic Oda. This is his style.
I know, but
And it's annoying for like power scaling. But at the end of the day, it's like
it feels like the plot just kicks in and Haki runs out.
let me
now.
think about the Haki fights that we've had. We've had Doflamingo. Which
Cracker.
wasn't really a Haki fight. That was more Delphin fight than a Haki fight.
I mean, Gear 4 was we had
yeah.
it.
We had Cracker.
Yeah,
and
that
then
was
we
he needed Haki for that,
Yeah, and then we had the Katakuri fight,
which is focused on Haki.
which is mostly about Haki.
Yeah,
So let's say Queen doesn't necessarily have to be a Haki fight.
sure.
Like it's a layer to the battle system that Oda's like using to get Luffy up to the next level.
Like, does it make sense that you can coat projectiles with Haki? Because all we've seen with Haki so far is you being able to coat your body and things attached to your body.
Yeah,
But
We've
adding it to
seen the arrows.
projectiles, does that make sense?
Maybe with this new stuff it does.
That's what I'm saying. These kinds of concepts that were introduced ages ago, never explained, and now they're being explained 400 chapters later.
Yeah,
It's confusing to the reader.
if you're not the hardcore dude.
Still, though, it's still confusing because you're like,
Yeah.
it could be a thing, it couldn't be a thing.
But if you knew all the rules,
No, I'm just saying basic level rules. Like, Haki is, like, this is all he has to say. Haki is a spiritual energy that you can apply to your body and other things.
yeah,
You can like enchant weapons with Haki to increase their power. You can shoot those things, but over time, the Haki will wear out dissipates over projectiles. You can run out of Haki if you use it too much, so don't spam it.
yeah.
This is basic rules that we just don't have until 300 chapters within the story.
Okay.
It's confusing to like all these questions that Rayleigh knows, and he told Luffy. We just never saw it.
Yeah.
So like we have to rely on Rayleigh flashbacks. Like it's weird. It's a very strange thing. Like does
This is the thing, though.
does Toriyama ever explain Ki like this?
Oh, Toriyama doesn't really explain Ki ever.
Yeah.
So,
But like we know that it runs out, and you can use it to do a whole bunch of different things.
and then there's magic. It's confusing. Dragon Ball's far worse, Christian.
Okay,
That's
that's a hot take.
Oh yeah.
There's natural energy.
There's
There's Ki,
spiritual
there's the God
energy. There's
Ki.
magic.
Yeah,
There's fucking jutsus,
sure.
etc. I will say it does add another layer of mystique to the top tiers because we don't know how it works or what it does.
But you could say, look at Naruto, right? We get introduced to the concept of chakra early on. Explained fully.
It's
we
pretty
get it.
basic though.
It's basic, but after the time skip,
It's just a mana pool, you know.
yeah, but after the time skip, we get introduced to like elemental affinities. You can add those elements to attacks. He adds on to it. He doesn't like.
Yeah, but the difference is Oda didn't add on to Delphrus. He added on to
He
the
added
entire
on to a
scheme.
whole new system.
Yeah, it's a separate system. It's not a system to Delphrus. Delphrus are fine and make sense.
And then he adds awakening to that.
Yeah,
And then he adds different things.
which
to
we
that.
still don't know how really you get awakening, but we'll find out with Luffy.
Sure. Delph Fruits perfectly explained
Like if we knew
at the start of the series.
if we knew how like say you how you get awakening,
Yeah.
we'd be like, oh, Luffy just has to do this to get awakening.
Sure.
Right? But we don't know. So that creates speculation and mystique.
That's different. That's like adding to the system.
You just want the basic rules.
But like we get the basic rules of devil fruits. You get the devil fruit, you get the power of the fruit. It's a specific power to the fruit.
There's 3 types.
Once you eat it, once you take a bite, you get the power. It no longer works after you take a bite.
Yeah. Yeah, but
You can't swim.
all this additional information was revealed SBS after SBS though.
It was revealed in the story, like chapter 1. With
Yeah,
Luffy
but
eating
like,
devil fruit. And
you know,
Shanks being like you can't swim.
very specific questions like if 2 people ate the same fruit at the same time, the one who digests it first would
Yeah.
get the power. All
That's
that
like
very
that's like
specific
that's
stuff.
like stupid minutia stuff. It's
Yeah.
not basic details.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Just give us the Haki info dump.
I mean, like, look at it this way: we still don't know how far Luffy can stretch.
I mean, it's a meme, right? It's how far Oda wants him to stretch.
Yeah.
So there you go. Haki.
What do you think it's good or bad? What do you?
It's
or is
both
it-
good and bad. I explained it because, like, you get the pros of mystery,
yeah,
speculation, but then you don't not knowing that it can run
Debate
out.
even.
Like not knowing it can run out until the Dressrosa fight is not good.
And it's a.
And
It's a decent.
we never see other characters run out of Haki.
Yeah.
We never see Katakuri run out of Haki.
Right.
We never see Doflamingo run out of Haki. So, like, what's going on with Gear 4?
Yeah.
Like, does Oda have to nerf Gear 4 so Haki itself gets nerfed? Like, that's what I felt like.
And how does Luffy, increase that gauge? Will he tell us when he's increased that gauge?
Because we got,
you know?
also, we got people like Virgo and Pika who could do full body armament,
Not for that long though.
but we don't know how long.
Yeah.
They're not painting, they're not commenting on, like...
They last literally 2 seconds when they put it on. They get one shot after.
I know, they always get one shot after they do it.
That's the meme. Every time someone uses full body, they get one shot.
Yeah. So, a whole bunch of questions with Haki. And now the Black Blade thing with, like, if you infuse your whole sword with Haki,
Well, we don't
Black
know.
Blade,
We don't
all
know
that
about the
kind
Black
of,
Blade.
like, maybe speculation there.
Yeah.
So it's all speculation and no facts. And it can get confusing.
Oh, that's how he wants it.
Alright.
He wants that speculation.
There you go.
Shit.
Will we ever get the Haki lore dump?
Yes.
In a data book called Haki. Lists everything. Talks about it.
Well, no, everything at the end of the story, it's just like it will never be compiled into like a panel.
A page, a chapter.
Yeah, it will never be compiled into a page.
Because if you had questions about Haki, and I can't really point you to a specific chapter,
Yeah.
I have to go read the Rayleigh stuff, go read Dressrosa, go read Punk Hazard,
Just read the story.
Go read.
Just
go
reread
read
the story.
Katakuri fight.
There's little tidbits everywhere about Haki.
Exactly. And now, if someone asked me and said, "Oh, what's the deal with Chakra?" I could say, "Go to this specific chapter and read it, and then go to this specific chapter and read it, and you're done."
Yeah.
And you can understand what people could do.
Okay.
That's the problem. It's a problem.
Now look at the other side of the spectrum, right?
Yeah.
Nen,
Yeah.
overly explained.
Sure.
Would you say?
Yeah.
What would you say? What do you say?
I wouldn't say it's overly explained. It's just
Tell
complicated.
me the cons of Nen
Then
and how it's explained by.
it's too
Togashi.
convoluted.
Yeah.
That's the problem. You could scale it back down, and it could do the exact same thing.
Okay.
You've got 5 different Nen affinities. You've got 5 different techniques to sense Nen and use Nen. You have to use it. You have to use the Nen aura on your eyes to be able to see Nen, and then you have to use the Nen aura to be able to block Nen. It's so complicated. It's annoying.
Yeah.
You could pare that down and just say Nen is an aura-like substance.
Is it
so you can
over-explained?
do whatever. It's adequately explained.
Okay.
It's not over-explained. Like, he's still introducing new concepts to Nen, like the Nen Beasts
Yeah.
and Nen Awakening and things like that. So he's still adding stuff to it.
Okay.
So he didn't explain literally everything.
Alright.
So, Oda, just give us the chapter. Give us the full Luffy flashback of him talking to Rayleigh about it. Just do it. Save us the hassle.
I feel like when he unlocks everything, you might get that.
Alright. There you go.
What's next, Christian?
What's next? The power scale.
Who you got this week, Christian? What are you thinking?
Bring up the list. Bring up the list.
The list is here.
Because we've been doing Alabaster, Baroque work stuff.
Sure.
We did Full Body last week. Which is a massive surprise that we didn't have on the list.
Surprise.
Is it too early for Ben Beckman? It's too early.
Yeah.
It's too early.
But it's
We're
obvious
getting
where it
hyped.
goes.
Maybe he's high. Who knows?
Possible.
Saying he's comparable to the God King.
We'll wait for legitimate translations.
We'll wait for something legitimate. I mean, it's from Arthur. That's, as legitimate as you're gonna get.
Alright.
So,
What about random dudes on Discord, Christian? Do you think that'll be legit?
nah,
Okay.
never legit. Let's think. We got so many fucking characters on this list. Have we done Bellamy? Bellamy. Talking Dressrosa Bellamy. We got Balmain. No, Bellamy. Bellamy, the hyena. What can we say about this trash man?
He's got Haki.
He does have Haki.
He's got the springs.
He did bloody Luffy, but Luffy copped the punishment.
He's just standing there.
He did use armament though
Yes.
on his gun. He's got the hopper,
That never
springs
works.
around, always gets one shot from it.
Sure.
Bellamy, effectively a trash man, but he's got Haki. So what do you want from me, Oda? Realistically, what are we thinking from
Does
Bellamy?
he beat Hody? Always a question. Very brave.
Does Bellamy gets one shot by Luffy. So Pacifista? He beats the Pacifista because I think he beats the Pacifista. But
With some bullshit super Haki hopper.
Bartolomeo beats him, doesn't he?
Yeah, with just straight up barriers because he can't.
He doesn't know what's going
Yeah.
on. He gets knocked out of the arena.
Yeah.
So we can't go higher than mid, surely.
No.
Bellamy the hyena.
Bellamy doesn't deserve higher than mid, Christian.
Is he beating Mondor?
We never see any real attack power from Montour,
Is he beating the Sphinx? From Inbound Down.
Thing is with Bellamy, right? He needs things to bounce off. So it depends on the arena,
Alright. Is he beating the Cream Brothers?
No, he's not beating the
He's not beating the
He's
Cream
not beating
Brothers.
the Cream Brothers.
He's beating Peckham's? Now,
Again, that one-shot potential.
here is the problem.
What?
We have Diamante and Treble on this list. And they absolutely destroy him, according to Doflamingo.
In mid?
Dallinger beats him. Dallinger beats the shit out of him.
That's true.
So where's Dallinger? Low mid. And it's a decisive win for Dallinger.
Okay.
Complete decisive win. Bartolomeo has to come in there and save him. So even with the Haki, Dallinger kicks his head in.
Do you think that's more of a please stop, I want to be a part of Doflamingo's crew, why you being there?
It's a conversation.
Okay.
But does he beat the Bad Bowl sisters? They got Haki. No way they're hitting him. No way he's hitting him. They're hitting him. No way. Bellamy struggling to get into low mid. What do we think about that?
I think we can get him into low mid, Christian.
Does he beat
Do you remember?
Jabra?
I think he can do something with the super hopper.
Maybe his ultimate hopper Haki attack
Yeah.
can do something.
Jabba no Haki that we know of.
True.
Wouldn't be able to dodge that.
Does he beat Tashigi? Because we're at that point.
Yes.
Bellamy beats Tashigi.
Yeah.
He does have armament Haki blocking that sword.
Yeah.
He has armament hardening, something Tashigi does not have.
That's true.
So we're gonna have to go.
He beats Monet.
Monet's got some good attacks though.
Okay.
Let's not.
Ice prison and shit.
Have
He
got
could spring
Monet on
off
this
that.
list.
He could spring off that.
We put Monet in mid.
Okay.
Monet wins. That fight.
Because she's Logan and shit.
Logia got that ice attacks,
Beat the
disappear and shit.
Yeah.
It's gonna have to be low mid for Bellamy.
Okay.
Gonna have to be.
Yeah, who am I going to pick this week, Christian? I can't really pick the Manslayer because we got nothing.
Nah, we got fucking nothing, dude. Like, what am I gonna say about that?
People say, where's Robin? That's a good point. Where is Robin on this list?
Robin on the list. Now,
Do you want to do Robin? We did Nami shit. We might as well do Robin. Have we got Frankie and Brooke on this list? No Robin.
here's the problem with Robin. I'm holding out hope.
Christian, there's no Haki, alright?
I'm holding out hope
I mean, we could always readjust.
for Robin. See, my Robin bias is gonna come out.
That's alright. We can go with what we got, you know. Where do you see Robin fitting in?
At least mid tier.
Where are my
Least.
boys? Where's Brooke at? Usopp, low mid.
Usopp,
Nami,
low
low
mid.
mid. Chopper, low mid. That's a weak trio right there.
Yeah.
Where's Brooke?
Broku mid,
Middle,
right? Where is he? Is he high mid? No, he's mid. We got Brook on this list, 100%. You just don't have him here, which is classic Eric. Which is classic Eric.
Yeah, there's Brooke, look, middle.
Middle?
Yeah, there is.
All right. Brook.
Yeah, she's in the middle trio, if you want to call it that, or the old trio, as they say.
This gives me pain. You know why this gives me pain?
Why? Tell me.
I'm waiting for that Robin fight. For definitive answers.
Christian, you're gonna be waiting a while.
She destroys the ninja in Wano. Now, we don't know how strong the ninja are.
She slaps him away. I don't know about destroy.
Destroys, alright?
Okay. All right. She's ready to go in against Hawkins and Drake.
I would love to see that.
All right. Ready to go in.
Ready to go. She's always ready to go in. She's not afraid.
Okay.
She has the super giant attacks.
Rarely seen.
Rarely seen. She catches Hakuba, which is a massive speed feat.
Yes.
/ reaction time feat.
Yes.
With apparently no Haki. How does she do this?
Unknown.
Unknown.
What do you rate her higher than Brooke?
I do.
Is it justifiable to move her into high mid?
I want it so bad.
You can't justify.
Do I see? We thought she was going to defeat Diamante. Like, there was an argument.
Oh, she'd do it.
There's an argument in Dressrosa when she got up there that she was going to defeat Diamante easily.
Frankie's in high mid, Christian.
Because
of the Shogun. That's true. It's because of the Shogun.
Alright.
But she does have giant attacks.
Then we got Dodgy Jiao in the high mid. Origu, Smoker, Pedro, and Kiros. I remember Dressrosa when Robin finally got up to the flower field.
Yes.
We thought it's time
Diamante would have been a good fight.
for the Robin fight.
Yep.
And we didn't get
You
it.
got robbed.
She did literally nothing.
Sure.
Alright? Oda trolled me. Alright? Got me hyped?
Justify high mid to me, Christian. Justify it to me. Does she beat Hody Jones?
Speed.
Does she beat Hody Jones?
Speed. Enough speed to see and catch Hakuba using her Devil Fruit ability.
Yeah.
Not with her normal hands. She had to spawn the hands and catch him.
Yes. Timing.
And Hakuba is so fast that naked eye cannot see him.
Okay.
So, does she dodge the water bullets? Surely.
She could block him.
She could block him?
With the Devil Fruit.
But she gets hurt from a Devil Fruit. Don't forget that.
Apparently.
She can correct clothes.
Right.
Giant. She got the attack power with the giant limbs.
Yep.
Alright, let's not forget that either. She got some sort of flight.
She snaps necks.
She does snap necks when she's allowed to. Alright? If Robin was allowed to fight.
Don't use Dritz's meme, alright?
If Robin was allowed to fight,
Don't steal Dritz's meme.
it's my meme. Alright?
Alright.
It's not Drut's meme. I want this Robin fight. And I'm going to get this Robin fight.
Yep.
And for
You're
now,
not telling me why. Deliver a verdict.
I told you the speed and she has the power.
Alright. Where's the armored Haki?
I'm telling you.
Where is it? Show me it.
She doesn't have armored Haki, which is frustrating.
Yep.
Does he have secret dragon techniques?
Does she have secret Rayleigh Haki, Christian?
Does she have secret fishman karate techniques? We don't know.
Time will tell.
Time will tell. So for right now, I'm saying high mid. Fuck you. Fuck all of you.
Alright, Christian said high
Robin,
mid.
high mid.
Now, sure.
Speed feats.
Now, while we're here,
Yeah.
do you want to talk about Rayleigh again?
No.
Alright.
We already talked about the force palms. We already said he's a Haki master. There's nothing else to discuss. You put the clip at the start of the show.
Yep.
We already acknowledged this.
Episode
As a
1.
feat.
Yeah, we put him on the list.
Exactly.
When-
Rayleigh stays.
When will Rayleigh move up?
When there is a new feat. There is not a new feat. Alright, because you already factored this in.
Alright.
Because we knew.
Alright.
Alright, we knew the hype.
Alright. That's it for this week.
Robin, Bellamy. Robin high mid, Bellamy low mid.
Bellamy absolute trash.
Yeah. There you go. Question
Question
time.
Yes.
Questions. First one from RC. Should I buy it for PS4? I don't play with anyone. And I'm sure he's talking about World Seeker. I'll watch our Let's Play. See what you think.
Buy it when it's on sale.
Buy it when you want to buy it. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, buy it when it's on sale.
From Jordan Lee. This was a really funny episode. Question corner. Do you prefer One Piece to be 200 volumes or closer to 100 to 120 volumes?
We're on like 90 something now.
92? I don't see it go for
120.
another half. 200
More than a
volume.
half, Christian. More than a half.
Well, so you're saying we're not even halfway? This question.
200.
I'd rather see it go for 200. Of course, more One Piece, more greatness.
Give it to us all.
Give it all. Give it to us all.
Realistically, though, I expect 120.
120. 120 is probably the right answer.
Yep.
Realistically. Some people want to say...
Oda will be dead if it hits 200.
I mean, it's another 20 years.
Yeah.
He'll be 62 or something?
Yeah.
No, it's not happening.
Maybe he'll have an 8-pack by then when he retires.
Oh, a 10-pack. Don't forget the meat.
Yes.
So, I would like to see 200 chapters, but I doubt it's going to happen. Or 200 volumes. Doubt it's going to happen. Alright. From Fazal Afrid. My next question was, where's the kangaroo? But you guys, observation Haki is insane. Because we said.
Yes.
We already said it.
We already said. Big
Alright.
kangaroo.
Alright, here's a real question. Why haven't Kaido's pirates told the Shogun about Rizo and the gang being alive? Dorothy, Jack, everyone in the Beast Pirates knows about him. We still believe that they're dead and they will come back as ghosts.
Well, Jack
They
doesn't
know.
know that Rizo's around.
No, he does know he's there.
Yeah, but he's never seen him.
Sure, but they saw Kinemon and shit leave Wano.
Yeah.
They know they're alive,
They're looking for
but the
Rizo.
thing is, how is they alive? How are they alive?
Yeah.
Because they were burnt down in the castle.
Yeah.
No bodies.
Yeah.
They've come back.
But they know they're alive.
They know they're alive. Orochi even comments about
Kinemon.
Kinemon's alive. He knows he's alive. He just thinks he's a ghost.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't know about the time travel.
Yeah.
So I think he's fully aware.
Okay.
Alright. From Museum of Staff. Question corner. Are there people actually going after these bounties, like legit bounty hunters in the world, or will bounties only be relevant as a hype tool? Now, you could say Blackbeard kind of does
Blackbeard
this.
did it.
People occasionally do this, the world government. But legit bounty hunters, we got that cactus guy from Dressrosa.
There's no
he
legit
sucks.
ones. Yeah, you don't know. Maybe Blackbeard, after he steals their girlfriend, hands in their bodies, get some cash.
Probably. I can imagine Blackbeard doing that. I mean, Zoro's technically a bounty hunter.
Like, did Blackbeard hand in, what's his face?
What?
Fucking Invisible Man.
Absalon? Does Absalon even have a bounty because he was working for the government?
I don't know. You know?
You know, who knows? But possibilities. Zoro's a bounty hunter. Desbone's a bounty hunter. Legit top tier bounty hunters. Don't think it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
No time for it.
When will fucking Zoro's title will only change when he's World's greatest
World's greatest swordsman,
swordsman.
Zoro. Alright. From King 1. How does it make sense for him only to have 2 devil fruits?
This is in reference to my rant, Christian.
Now, do we answer this question?
This is in reference to my little rant last week
Sure.
about Blackbeard
Yes.
and the meme that he has 3 devil fruits, even though he doesn't have 3.
Alright.
And what's the question again? Read it to me again.
I'll read you the full question. Does it make sense for him to have only 2 devil fruits? First of all, it was enough. If it was enough, if all of it... Wait. First of all, if that was enough, wouldn't he already conquer all the other Yonko in the Grand Line? Yeah, he knows he can't, ironically enough, because God King Shanks watching him. But you say, nonsense, how dare you? If he's strong enough for 2 devil fruits, why hasn't he conquered the Grand Line?
Because they're still emperors. You're assuming that he can consume 3 devil fruits out of choice.
So what you're saying is he needs 3 devil fruits to...
Apparently he
conquer the
needs 3
Grand
devil fruits to get by. Which is ridiculous.
Line. Alright, he wants to get there quick. He wants a cheap way out. Alright, Blackbeard would know. We know he wants a cheap
But
way
he was
out.
second commander level when he was on Whitebeard's ship. He's not a weak man.
But he wants a cheap way out.
People assume that it's possible for him to eat 3 devil fruits.
We've gone through this
I went
before.
through this last week.
Return the Sniper returns. Thumbnail, 10 out of 10. I like the thumbnail.
That's a spicy thumbnail last week.
I like the bathhouse gang, but I prefer when Nami's thickness is intentionally weaponized. I'm glad my boy Sanji. I'm glad my boy Sanji is finally racking up the W's. Him in his stealth black mode flying away from the bathhouse with Nami Robin in his arms is easily the greatest triumph in the new world. Okay. Next question. Is it blasphemy that I genuinely think Nami's happiness punch would one-shot the entire redhead pirates? I love to drink and party. I'm sure Nami's feminine ways would be welcome with open arms. She'd be very welcome, which is the God King Shanks.
But the God King would not get knocked
But
down.
as I said last week, Shanks would withstand that power.
Yeah.
And Ben Beckman, apparently. Because he's cool. Is Ben Beckman
Ben Beckman's the
the
coolest
coolest?
man.
I think we've already said that.
I think we already said that though.
Yeah. The coolest man, Ben Beckman.
Definitely.
Sweetest man, okay, no doubt. Alright.
No doubt about that.
From Mugen Tall, how do you save a thumbnail?
You're not getting that thumbnail for nefarious purposes.
Okay.
Next question.
It's a non-sexual thumbnail.
Yeah.
Alright. Not intended for sexual purposes.
Mm-hmm.
Intended for clickbait.
Oh, intended and achieved.
With clickbait. From Febo Pontet, does Blackbeard really need a devil fruit? I don't think so. You got a supporter.
There you go, mate.
One supporter for you.
Fuck.
Ex Penguin. I hate this name. Please tell me how to pronounce it
Yep.
next time. Corner. How much longer before you private this video for artistic reasons?
Video not taken down. Not even flagged by YouTube.
Because Nami's body is not recognized as a human.
Okay.
That's why. Can't pick it up. It doesn't understand what it is.
Alright.
Alright. There's no nipple there. What's wrong with it? Alright. From Hiraki Ninshu. How come... Alright, this is the question.
Alright.
How come on YouTube... No YouTuber wants to talk about how the series says that Celestial Dragons is a family deal, forever be at odds, then completely throw out this logic when it comes to Shanks and Blackbeard's history. It's obvious that Shanks and Blackbeard are supposed to be opposites. Blackbeard, the bad D, and Shanks, the good Celestial Dragon. Now this isn't a question.
Why is Blackbeard...
I mean, it's kind of a question.
He says why do we...
How come YouTubers don't talk about it? YouTubers don't talk about it because there's no evidence.
No, it's possible that Shanks is a celestial dragon, right?
Sure.
But his father would have to take him out of marriage.
Now, a little side note.
Yeah.
It's so hot in his room.
It's very hot.
Alright? So what are we going to do about that? Turn on the air conditioner before I explode.
Everything's going wrong this week,
All right?
Christian.
I'm sweating. I'm sick. A camera died. Getting called in to do some bullshit. You know, it's all happening.
Anyway, it's possible
How
that
come no one
Shanks...
talks about it?
People talk about Shanks being a celestial
How
dragon.
come no one talks about it? All right? That's the question.
How come no one talks about it?
What are you going to say about that?
I mean, Shanks being a celestial dragon, I don't think connects to Blackbeard. Because Blackbeard isn't necessarily a bad D. He's free, right? He's free. It's his own type of freedom.
Sure, but Whitebeard
right?
says it's not you. You know?
It's not you. No.
He's not it.
He's not it.
Exactly. So, quote unquote bad D. I mean, we saw in the Dressrosa, Tontana Law,
Yeah.
that some guy who looked like Blackbeard was the bad Don Quixote.
Yeah.
So I don't know what the fuck that means. This is just the owner drawn a silhouette that looks like Blackbeard.
When will we find that out, Christian?
Who knows? So, we know that the good celestial dragons are the Don Quixotes.
Yeah.
So is Shanks a Don Quixote?
Don Quixote is Shanks.
That's crazy. Who knows?
Yeah, his father would have to take him out of
And,
marriage because he joined Roger's crew at 11.
I'm gonna
And
say
it kind
this.
of de-hypes.
Not really though, because like the celestial dragons aren't hype.
Yeah, but it takes away the Gorosei and the Marine Fort. People are just going to say because he's a celestial dragon, they listen to him and shit,
But
which doesn't make sense.
they hate fallen celestial dragons.
Yes.
Mingo hated.
And that's how
Not
he-
allowed back in Marijoa. That's why Doflamingo hates the world so much. Because he'll never be that god ever again.
Yes.
So, why would they even... Well, they would hate Shanks even more if he was a celestial dragon.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's just that Shanks hates Blackbeard because he's underhanded and he's the opposite of Shanks.
People are always looking for answers to, subvert Shanks as a character, right?
Yeah.
But...
I don't think that necessarily subverts Shanks if he's a celestial
Well,
dragon.
yeah, but, they always want, a twist on Shanks, right? He's evil, he's celestial dragon, fucking...
Yeah.
He's a fraud, he's weak,
Okay.
all this bullshit.
Yeah.
You gotta understand, right? Shanks is the father to Luffy, the father figure,
Yep.
the master character.
Yeah.
So is Rayleigh in a way, which is weird. Right?
Rayleigh's a master.
Yeah.
Right.
Everyone knows Shanks is the greatest and the God King. You don't need to be looking for extra stuff.
Alright.
It's
'Cause
enough
it's-
the way it is.
No one talks about it because there's not that much evidence. You can say that themes and parallels all you want. Does that make it true? No, it ain't.
I mean, Kaido and Big Mom hate each other. Big Mom isn't a celestial dragon and Kaido isn't a D. So,
But we don't know that yet.
Okay.
We don't know Kaido's last
Alright.
name.
that's true.
Alright. There you go. From Red. Do you like how the Rayleigh flashbacks are being used? We kind of already talked about this a little bit.
They're fine.
They're fine. Just give me the full Rayleigh
It's
flashback.
becoming a little bit of a meme in the community now.
Like, Luffy thinks about Rayleigh, then he gets to power up.
Yeah.
Just give me the full, entire explanation.
Well, it's over what? Fucking 14 months or something?
Yeah. So, tell us. Tell us what that is. It's alright. It's alright. It's been handled okay.
Yeah.
From Michelle Coolish. How strong is Tengu? I feel he has to be important. Now, I thought that Tengu might be that short guy, but that's Karamasu.
Yeah.
So I don't know how really important he is. Maybe he's got that sword law for us.
Probably Kiemon level or something.
What does that even mean? We don't know how strong
He
Kinemon
could use
is.
a sword and shit.
Sure, but will we get the sword law from him? He's not necessarily strong.
Okay.
I think we'll get the sword law from him. I don't know that he's strong. It's hard to tell with these characters. From Ron Quixote D the Third. Do you think one of the reasons Oda is off-paneling some events is to help at the anime? If that is the case, do you feel it's taken away from the manga?
No, he's not doing it.
He's not doing it to
assist
help the anime. It's just that he wants to hurry up. He's not doing it to help the anime.
No.
He says the anime will pick it up if they want.
Yeah.
That's basically it. And then they'll fuck it up, and then people will claim it's canon.
Yeah.
If you claim that the anime filler is canon, I've got no words for you.
Okay.
Alright? Alright?
But Oda proves it, Christian.
You get nothing. You lose.
But Oda proves it, Christian. He literally...
Non-factual.
Apparently, right, Oda's got the time to look
approve it.
to look over every storyboard every week. And the script.
Delusional.
And the animatic.
Delusional.
No, I don't think so.
Delusional. Alright?
Yeah.
Alright. From Jacko, the Dragon. Saw on Reddit, but I want to know your thoughts. Oda says that he didn't know how Luffy would beat Kaido. What if he doesn't know the narrative just yet? Not the way he physically beats him. For example, Luffy rang the Golden Bell, defeating Enel, resolving the Gunfall, Shandoran, and Mongol plot points. How will Luffy beat Kaido and open the borders of Wano at once? We kind of touched on this a little bit.
Yeah.
As I was saying, I would enjoy something physically happening to Wano to actually open up the borders.
Okay.
Because we know it's surrounded by massive cliff faces and waterfalls, and it's very difficult to get to Wano.
Yep.
So, how Luffy beats Kaido and then opens up the borders, I think Oda's got that planned by now. He said He said that statement 2 years ago.
Yeah.
He surely planned it out and got it done.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. He's got it done. All right. From Eric Blackmore. Do you think the Straw Hats are heading... Well, where do you think the Straw Hats are heading up to Wano? And when do you think the Grand Fleet will come into play? Grand Fleet war against the Marines. And... when we're heading next, we're going to have Albath. That's the only answer we have.
That's a meme answer.
How's that the meme answer?
Because there's no real evidence for it.
I mean, the evidence is that...
Big Mom flashback, that's about it.
Big Mom flashback.
And Hydruden, I guess.
And Hydruden and Dorian Brogy.
But not really any fucking evidence that we're going there next.
Zero evidence we're going there next. It could be the Buggy arc next. Buggy wanting his revenge. Could be Weevil. Could be a whole bunch of shit.
Weevil and Marco is probably more
But why would we go there?
hinted.
Whitebeard Island for
That's
a
where
cooldown.
Ace's body is.
Whitebeard Island for a cooldown arc.
Is that in the New World? Yeah, that's
Yeah.
in the New World. We might go there to visit Ace's grave.
Ace's grave.
With Zabo or
Before
something.
Raftel.
Yeah.
Before Albath. Have a little rest. Maybe Weevil turns up. We fight Weevil. We move on. We recruit Weevil to the Grand Fleet. That's obvious. Alright. From Dental. Hello there. I'm new. I've been catching up with all your episodes and I'm almost caught up. But I listened to the recent episodes to keep up to date. My question is, what unpopular theory haven't you heard? The unpopular theory you've heard that you wish could come true. Also, where's Robin and the power scale? What your wish this week?
There we go, mate. We did Robin for you.
Good your wish. What unpopular theory do you wish to come true? Now, we hate most unpopular theories.
Blackbeard has 2 girlfriends. Is it unpopular or popular?
That's not a theory, though.
Is it unpopular or popular?
Unpopular. What unpopular theories you've heard that you wish would come true?
Blackbeard has 2 girlfriends.
That's not a theory.
Yes,
That's
it
the
is.
facts right now.
No, apparently it's a theory that Blackbeard only has 2 girlfriends.
Okay.
I confirm that he will have 3.
Alright. So, the headcanon's strong with some people. I'm just thinking about what unpopular theories are out there. Like,
The Big Mom ally, but we don't want that.
Big Mom Island, we don't want that. Luffy 1v1 in Kaido. Don't want it.
I mean, I kind of want it.
Yeah, but you don't want it, though.
Yeah, but I kind of want to see
You
it.
kind of want to see it. Sure, you want to see it.
Surely at some point in the fight, a 1v1 happens.
The Monkey King form, I don't want it to happen.
Yeah.
Alright?
But he says he did what unpopular
I know,
theory you want to happen.
I'm trying to think about unpopular theories.
I mean, basically, this is the headcanon of the entire community, right? There's 2 things that are true.
What?
Blackbeard has 3 girlfriends,
Yeah?
and Blackbeard will kill Shanks.
Alright.
Those are the 2 things that are true in the community, right?
Okay.
They're unpopular to me,
But they're...
but they're popular.
Okay.
I don't know.
I don't know what
mate.
the fuck that means.
You know?
I can't really think of any unpopular theories that I would support.
Yeah.
Because they're all dumb because they're unpopular. Like, most unpopular theories most people hate because they're dumb.
Now, you were talking about popular theories you don't want to happen? Shanks dying.
Shanks dying, Big Mom ally.
Blackbeard, 3 Delfruits.
I don't know why you don't want that to happen.
Fuck you, that's why.
Okay, it's just spite at this point.
Yeah.
I don't know. Interesting question. I don't really have an answer for it. Don't really know. Thanks for watching every episode, though.
Yeah, it's a bit...
I mean, you have
a lot of content.
You have to deal with the shitty audio, shitty camera.
I mean, people are still dealing with that.
Technical issues galore. You know, all kinds of stuff.
Christian's dumb head.
Right. Yeah, you have to deal with that a lot. From Captain Ulrich. Do you think Silvers will ever know that he is wrong about Boa ending up with Luffy? So, this is some sort of shipping war, and we do not participate in shipping wars.
No, we don't.
Alright? I'm no comment on that. Silvers can believe whatever headcanon he wants. The man believes Tashigi.
Why do people ship in one
strong.
base? It's not going to happen.
Alright?
We do
But
need Luffy
the serious
Jr., though.
question is, if Shanks is the God King and Roger was the King of the Pirates, will the Rock's captain be beyond God King Shanks now?
Now, Christian is in danger.
You're making me mad! And I'm throwing it out of court!
Ridiculous
Because
question.
no one is stronger than the God King.
No one!
How many weeks do I have to say it?
65 weeks.
How many weeks do I have to say
66
it?
weeks, in fact. There is an episode 0.
How many times do I have to say it?
It's all there, black and white, clear as crystal.
Stop asking stupid questions.
Shanks is the strongest, Shanks is the God King. Alright?
Next question.
Next question. Where was I? Alright, Philip. Arends. Do you think it's possible that Rayleigh was stronger than Roger? No. That's a dumb question.
Is it possible? I guess.
Yeah, he's the guy. He's the
But
he's
he
the
is
pirate king. He's the
so,
captain.
No.
No, I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say that's not possible. If we're going by the Shonen logic, not possible. It's like people who say Zoro's stronger than Luffy. You know?
Yeah, but Zoro got a definitive W without any help.
I heard clearly has that Zoro hype. Alright?
That Zoro bias.
Oh, 100% is the Zoro bias.
Yep.
Alright? So, there you go.
Next question.
From Sight Last. Why is there absolutely no love for Robin, power scaling wise, from Oda? Would you guys
Christian, we're already
have
going on
a
about this.
fight during Wano? Yes! I want the Robin fight right now. Give it to me.
What do you want more?
Please.
A Sanji fight or Robin fight? From start to finish. You could only have one.
Can we have one? Give me the Robin fight.
Just give fuck.
Because we haven't had a Robin fight since Sky Pier.
I guess.
She's had one fight.
She fights Fodder a lot.
Doesn't count. She has had one fight in the series. Not enough. Sanji's had his fair share.
Alright.
Give me the Robin fight. Alright? I know. Why does it... I don't want to have Robin fight. It's a cool power. It's broken. Just show us.
Don't wanna.
She's not Nami. Nami's not allowed to get hurt. She's not Nami.
Again, stop stealing just his memes.
It's gonna be though. Like, Nami got a fight in Water 7. And it was cool.
Yeah.
Where's Robin's fight?
She held us some flowers for Rebecca.
I guess she helped out during the horse fight.
Yeah.
Helped out doing the
Didn't dock.
Hogback fight, which, you know, she could have one-shot Hogback at any moment.
Didn't dock though.
Didn't do the docking. Could have created one of the most powerful
Christian.
artifacts in the world, but didn't do it.
Christian desperate for that Robin fight.
Give me that Robin fight.
You'll get it at some point.
From Silvers. Was the base layer underused in this chapter? Some people think it was a waste of hype.
Well, is that person you or?
Apparently Shishui. The man named Shishui.
Okay.
It was a waste of hype. It was a waste hyping him up, and he didn't take it down so easily. Now, the question is 2 panels hype? Tell us he's a murderer.
A street murderer.
A street murderer. Is that hype? That's not hype. That's just information. You hyped him up in your head. Classic headcanon power
Nonsense.
scaling.
Yes.
This man's one of the samurai. This man's gonna be super important. No. Alright? It was 2 panels. It's not like he's Odin.
Yeah.
It's not like he's Ryuma. He's just some guy.
Yeah.
Calm down with your headcanon. Silvers. I know you put all your hopes on the Manslayer. I know you put all your hopes on
He
him.
might not be dead.
He still could be kicky. But we all know sword fights always end in one shot.
Yeah.
That's the way sword fights are. I'm not gonna be surprised if fucking Mihawk gets one shot. Technically. There's gonna be sword clashes, and then Zoro does his ultimate move, gets a good cut in, he wins. So there you go. From Anthony, alright? What do you think about Momonosuke versus Orochi? I think it's possible because Rifle Shogun versus Fake Shogun, Momo's training with Zoro, and him training in the background of Wano panels. Ono usually likes these kind of curveballs, so no one would see Momo's power up to fight the Shogun. Now,
Yeah.
break the power scaling, for sure. Orochi would be instant joke, instant trashed here, because Momonosuke's a child.
Yes.
Children are never strong in One Piece. There's not one strong child. Maybe you could say Rob Lucci
Big Mom.
at 13. Yeah, but Big Mom's fucking...
Yeah, get lit up. Got him.
Alright, there's one strong child in One Piece.
Yep. I guess Ace and Zaba are like strong.
What do you mean?
But they're not fucking, you know.
Momonosuke's like 8.
What if fucking Shinobu ages him up though?
I've heard this meme so many times.
Possible.
How does that make him so strong he can beat Orochi?
I mean, how strong is Orochi?
Yeah, well, you know, he's got the Orochi form.
He does have the dragon fruit. I will remind you of that.
He does have the dragon fruit. I'm not gonna say no because I like the storytelling.
Yeah.
I think it's possible,
Okay.
but you know, if he's 8, don't think he's beating Orochi. Maybe he gets the final hit in, or finds his weakness, like cuts his gut and he wins
Yeah.
by some sort of circumstance.
Doesn't even have a sword, does he?
No, he's just got one
He's
sword,
got
you
a
know.
kendo stick.
You know, from Biju
Maybe
with
how mad will people get if fucking Momo has Shishui? But then, you know,
he's too big for him. He can't even swing it around.
yeah, not if he's 20.
All right, I'm sick of this meme.
Alright.
All right, from Biju with a Easter Island head emoji. These Discord names get out of control.
Nah, what's the question?
Biju is the bee with the box around it.
Yeah.
So it's a very emoji heavy name. I asked this before, but I think it was too late to get into the show.
Probably.
What do you feel about the power up level difference between the calamities? To me, it seems that there may be even bigger gaps, especially between 2 and 3, but in general, bigger gaps than other Yonko commanders. It's hard to say right now.
I don't know
It's so
about
hard
the.
to
I don't
say.
know how hard the gaps are. Like,
Because
Snack is not snack. Cracker's not that
hope-
far away from Katakuri.
I hope that Queen has a high bounty than King just to kill the meme.
Yeah.
And so that the Sanji Zoro parallel could be equal.
We don't know. It's always bounty.
It's the same. Alright, for the gag. Alright?
It might be like exactly the same,
Yeah.
or like a one belly.
One belly higher. That'd be pretty funny. Just brand new be like, give him one belly. Just to meme Sanji.
Yeah.
So, I think King and Queen are close. Jack, it's hard to tell with all of them because you see them do nothing.
Yeah. Let's look at Cracker
I mean,
and
we see
Katakuri for
Jack do
example,
them,
right?
yeah.
Katakuri is
What?
very good,
Better in every way. Better Dolphin Mastery, good awakening.
but Cracker's no slouch.
Quick is no. I'm just saying, Katakuri's better in every way.
He's better because he's the first, but the gap isn't enormous.
They both have 12 hours worth of stamina.
Yeah, they're both fucking powerful dudes.
I would say the durability problem, you know, the Cracker, just like
Yeah.
pain.
But he's got a lot of stamina.
Got a lot of
A
stamina.
lot of Delphi stamina, good shit.
Sure, but that fight was skipped around and fucking bullshitted.
Yeah.
So
It's a difference between the Straw Hat Crew, right? It's the difference between Zoro and Sanji.
I don't know that it is though. I
You
don't
just
really know
scale
what
it up
is.
though.
For like commander level.
Yeah.
I think Katakuri is at least a notch. Like,
Because
not a notch.
it's weird because Cracker's a third, right? So we don't know about Smoothie because Smoothie didn't do fucking anything.
Yeah. Smoothie's weird.
Not enough information. Well, let's look at both thirds, right? Jack and Cracker.
Yeah.
I'd say they're comparable.
Easily.
And I'd
compared.
say it'd be a good fight.
Yeah.
No one's really coming out on top. We don't know if Jack has necessarily the power to break the biscuits. We don't know if... I'd back Cracker in for the power to hurt Jack. He
He's
cut
got
gear
that-
4.
He can't get. He's got strong element.
Yeah.
So they're all powerful. They're not like it's one's except for like fucking Snack, maybe.
Yeah, but enforced so weird.
Yeah. So there you go. I think the gap's gonna be that big.
When we see all of them,
Yeah.
but in this story, I think they'll all be comparable.
I mean, Beckman.
Except Ben Beckman because he's the best.
You know, because apparently he's the god. The god's right hand man. All right.
Usopp's Yasop's gonna be broken. Watch out.
Oh, Ted Crew is gonna be fucking broken.
Oh yeah.
All right. With that note, subscribe to the channel, like the channel, share the channel.
SoundCloud, iTunes.
SoundCloud, iTunes. Watch One Piece World Seeker Let's Play.
Watch the JoJo show.
Watch the JoJo show.
JoJo ramping up, theoretically. Boring last 2 episodes.
Yeah, kind of frustrating, boring. Just watch that
Chapter
shit.
next week.
Thank God, no break, huh?
Guest next week.
Guess next week.
Yes.
Wasn't expecting
Because there's no
that.
break, Christian.
Ah. Wasn't expect. Is that technically a new month?
Yeah, it's like the
Okay.
first of the month. But not confirmed yet, so I'm not going to say. It might be the week after.
Why'd you even bring it up?
But it's scheduled.
You scheduled it in your head.
Yeah.
It's not actually scheduled.
I told him early.
Okay. Early
Early April.
Early April meaning the first day of April.
It's early April.
Now that's gonna be April Fool's Day, right? Surely.
Let me check the calendar. What's today? Today is the 25th.
To be the second.
It will be the first when we
Yeah.
record.
coming out the second.
It'll come out the first for America, come out the second for us.
It's a,
Yes, but it will be the
maybe
first.
a little bit of a surprise.
Nah, we're not doing fucking anything. What do you mean?
We're gonna announce that Shanks is the God King, but that's always true.
That's not an April Fool's joke.
We'll announce that. I don't know. We'll announce something. Put out a meme video, perhaps.
Yeah.
Who knows?
All right.
Shanks is the God King.
Shanks the Go King.
It's finally done, huh? After fucking 4.
And Rayleigh's Haki is probably the best we've seen. It's pretty good.
He's doing stuff we don't still know about. Like, what's
Yeah.
with the force palm?
What is with that force bomb attack, ladies and gentlemen? It's very interesting.